article before I went to sleep. Um, so this title reads, well, first let me say, I guess some news is better than none because um, 2K are making it very hard to like to update people or like to tell people anything about this game when there's just like hardly any info, and when there is info it's just like a repeat of what they said like last week or something like that, which is quite annoying. So let me get started. WWE 2K15 changes have led to a more sim-like wrestling game. Okay, I'm already pretty much going, yeah. From referees to improved cameras to energy finishers, WWE 2K15 is taking small steps towards being a wrestling sim. Oh lord. WWE 2K15's many gameplay changes will make it more sports simulations and arcade game. Well, I don't know. This sounds a little bit weird for me because I don't sim. I don't do any of that stuff. I just put the game in to play it. I don't really care about how the hell I'm playing or whatever. I just do it to play it to have fun. I don't do it to do any of this other stuff. If you like doing it, that's fine. I'm not beating down anyone that like to do it, but it's personally not anything for me. So the game will have multiple referees, and most of its 92-member roster has been revealed. So it's going to be 92 wrestlers altogether, which seems a lot more smaller than previous games. So we know it's not going to be a lot of people in this game this time around. Oh Lord. My career will start at WWE development, particularly at Next. This was something a lot of fans wanted to see as far back as 2 years ago, but now that Next has its own on-demand events, 2K Sports simply had to include it. So if they didn't, then they probably wouldn't have put them in the game, right? Now, many consumers have been visibly upset with losing game modes in favor of graphics, but for developers, leveraging the ability... Oh, crap. Sorry about that. My dang mic decided it wanted to take a tumble. Where am I? Now, many consumers have been visibly upset with losing game modes in favor of graphics, but for developers, leveraging the abilities of next gen was their priority in development. Okay, so when exactly down the line, or when they were showing and talking about this game, was it ever told that we'd be losing game modes? I mean, unless they're talking about the fact that my career mode is gonna be for the Xbox 360 and the PS3, then yeah, but what other game modes could they possibly be talking about? I hope it isn't any mode that I like, because I'm gonna be freaking super pissed. And they say in favor of graphics. This is what pisses me off about some developers, is when you put the way a game looks over how it plays or what made the game fun. The most important thing that should always come to a game first is the gameplay. What's the point of having pretty fucking graphics if you have a game that plays like shit? Now let me take the Saints Row series for example. They haven't, Volition haven't been exactly known for like having the best graphics, or pretty as hell graphics, but the gameplay is what made the game something fun to play. It's the fact that they had fun in mind and gameplay in mind more than graphics, which is something I love. Now, there are companies who can pull off both, but I'm just saying, man, like, gameplay is the most important feature to me, because graphics, in my opinion, for me, it comes as more of a bonus than anything. So, pretty graphics is more of a bonus. I'm not going to trip off it if it doesn't have pretty graphics. So, again, I'm trying to figure out what are these game modes that they took out in favor of some fucking graphics, man, because I'm already not liking that. Oh, Lord. Still, this must be understood in the context of even older wrestling games on the N64 and Super Nintendo being loaded with game modes and extra features. In the context of even older wrestling games on the N64. But you would think with these being on the newer gen consoles, there wouldn't be such a small roster. I mean, 92? And you wouldn't think they would take out things because of the fact it's on new gen. Like, they do, people scream all this shit about new gen being able to do this and do that and blah blah blah, but if it's new gen, shouldn't they not be taking shit out of the game? Shouldn't the roster be bigger than fucking 92? Come on, dude. Like, this is proving something. Proving the fact that it probably could have been done on old gen. No, but seriously, like, they can take, like, I don't know, I just don't understand. Like, new gen is supposed to be like, it has all this space, it has all this technology and whatever to work with, but yet they're still taking things out of the game. It doesn't make any type of sense at all to me. I mean, oh Lord have mercy. Like, I'm like, oh man. There are many improvements that can't be disputed. Dynamic camera zooms and roll as they should, keeping the focus on the action just like the cameras do in live events. You know, a lot of people also said on this part that they wish that they actually had actual cameraman. You know, the cameramen that be all around the ring and, you know, on the ramp when the wrestlers come out, etc., etc. That would actually be a cool feature, but I'm not, like, dying over it, so, eh. The crowds are also significantly improved in terms of randomization, uniqueness, and detail. If you guys looked at any of the leaked footage that was shown, you can see in the background that, yeah, it definitely, you know, the audience definitely have been improved, like, in the way they move and doing certain things. Like, in the background on some of the clips, it shows some of the audience members getting up and just, like, walking or, you know, going up and down the stairs. And, you know, like I usually say, like, sometimes it's the small detail in a game that can make it, you know, pretty good, even if it's just, like, not a big deal. It's always the small detail that can make you go, wow, this game is so amazing. Like, that they would even take the time to just do this is amazing. Now, I'm not giving y'all too much credit, 2K, but that is a nice little touch. It's gone so far that when you break the announce table, they stay broken for the duration of the match. Okay, that's an improvement, because it's nice to actually see the shit, you know, the pieces land there, instead of them just disappearing and whatnot, to make it seem all unrealistic. Referee actions have also been improved by the move to next gen. When a wrestler gets thrown out of the ring, instead of counting immediately, the ref will walk all the way over to where the wrestler is in motion for him and her to come back before counting. Okay, definitely improvement. You can get up by crawling towards and climbing up the ropes. The new stamina bar and energy finisher requires deliberate playing. Okay, I could tell right now that that part is probably going to get annoying. And not just that part, the whole, like, mini game you got to do when you first start the match, where you you know, have to, like, it's like playing rock paper scissors, and whoever hits the button first, then you get the advantage. So I don't know, I'm kind of iffy about this, but see, this is I wouldn't be iffy if we were actually being shown some of this stuff that they're talking about and they've been boosting about for the past few months now. I would like to see what they're talking about, dude, because we're, like, literally a week away from September, and, like, and I read on another article that it could be weeks before we actually see anything of call mode. So yeah, my plans for this game is definitely screwed up, and the only thing that I have planned and written down for this game is making calls, and that's it. I don't have any story plans. I don't have any other plan other than that. If I do have any story plans, it's probably going to be a continuation of the one that's on my main channel, just due to the fact that my freaking fall and just this whole year is going to be hella busy for me. I'm not going to go into details. I'm just going to say it's just going to be hella busy, and probably I won't have time to sit down and probably, like, finish my main story. So I'm probably going to end up putting it on 2K15, or I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out, man. But the game does have visible glitches, but they aren't deal breakers yet. WWE 2K15 will be released on October 28th for PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. Okay, so far from everything that I've read in this little piece, doesn't sound too... Oh Lord, what's happening going on? It doesn't sound too promising, to be honest. Number one, I don't sim, so I don't know how that's gonna like affect the gameplay in terms of people who don't do it like I don't, and who just put it in there just to play. You're not putting it in there to play a specific way. I don't like the fact that the roster is only a 92 member roster. Or maybe say 92 member roster has been revealed. Okay, maybe it's actually more wrestlers than 92, but I don't know. I'm just going to not say anything else on that. I'm not liking the fact that they said they took out game modes in favor of graphics. Like, why would any developer think that's a good thing? To take out something that keeps the people playing the game and coming back. Like, why would you take something out? Why would you take something out like that over freaking graphics? Like, again, graphics isn't a deal breaker or anything. Having bad graphics isn't a deal breaker for me. I'll get the game if it has bad graphics or good graphics, whatever, as long as the game plays good. I don't really care for graphics. I'm not a graphics whore, so it's whatever on that part. What else? Okay, everything else is pretty much okay and pretty much good. I just don't like everything else that I mentioned, and this is why I feel that 2K should be more upfront with everything, and because they have completely ruined my plans. Like, again, like I said before, I really don't have too many plans, so don't ask me what my plans are, because the only thing I have in plan is just making calls, and that's it. There's nothing on my horizon. There probably would have been had I, seen what everything, how the game was and how it played and blah blah blah. But no, 2K want to be stingy, and they want to have people keep on waiting, yet they want us to go run out and pre-order their game. You can't have one of us to get all excited for your game and you're not giving us anything to be excited for. You just keep telling us, no, screw all the guessing, screw all the talking. Show me, man. Actions speak a whole lot better than words. Whole lot better. So you guys can leave your thoughts down below. Let me know what you guys think on everything that I just went over. What do you think about them taking out game modes in exchange for graphics? Pretty graphics. What do you think about the referee mode? I mean, I personally like the referee part. What do you think about the 92 member roster reveal? Or what do you think about the people that's been revealed thus far? Or, I mean, also, what else are you guys expecting for them to show for this game? I just want to see call mode, man, because that's literally where I'm going to spend 99% of my time at. Because I don't personally use real wrestlers unless I'm trying to figure out how to play the game, and then once I'm done, that's when I switch over and I'm just call strict after that. So leave your thoughts down below. Let me know what you guys think of this story, and I'll get back to your comments as fast as I can. Deuces.